Welcome to the League of Women Voters of Arizona's discussion of the propositions appearing on the Arizona 2024 election ballot. We'll be sharing information on ballot propositions. The League of Women Voters of Arizona is a nonpartisan grassroots civic organization that encourages informed and active participation in government, works to increase understanding of major public policy issues, and influences public policy through education and advocacy. With over 100 years of experience, the League is one of America's oldest and most trusted civic nonprofit organizations. Thank you for viewing today. An informed voter is a powerful voter. Know before you go vote. Look at the November ballot and the tools we have to complete our ballots. You'll find more information on vote411.org, a League program, and the voter guide brought to us by the Clean Elections Commission. And remember to start at the bottom of your ballot and complete the whole ballot. On your ballot, you'll have all the candidates for federal offices: President, Vice President, Senate, and Congress, statewide offices, and our state legislature, which includes 30 senators and 60 representatives that are elected every 2 years, county offices, local city councils, and school boards. We will also be deciding if we'll retain or remove judges. And finally, the propositions. You'll find the statewide measures, including initiatives brought forward by the legislature or citizens to amend or make new laws. Referendums, which are citizen-led, to stop a law from being enacted, and local bonds and overrides. The proposition that impacts wages is Proposition 138, the proposed amendment to the Arizona Constitution by the legislature relating to wages. Wages for Tipped Workers Amendment. A yes vote on Proposition 138 amends the Arizona Constitution to allow employers to pay up to 25% less than the minimum wage. Employers must prove total pay, wages and tips, is at least $2 above minimum wage per hour. Tipped employees may face reduced wages as businesses can pay below the current minimum. A no vote on Proposition 138 keeps the current minimum wage law unchanged. Employers can pay tipped employees up to $3 less than the state hourly minimum wage. Total pay, wages and tips must be at least equal to the state minimum wage. Those in support for Proposition 138 argue that this proposition is fair because it balances the differential between tipped workers who receive additional income from tips and non-tipped workers who are not eligible for tips. The tip credit helps businesses retain workers and reduce costs to consumers. The tip credit helps consumers by reducing costs. The tip credit incentivizes workers to provide high-quality service. Those against Proposition 138 argue that this shifts the responsibility for fair wages from employers to consumers, allowing restaurants to pay tipped workers a sub-minimum wage. It widens the wage gap between tipped and non-tipped workers, increasing poverty for tipped employees. Proposition 138 disregards local economic needs and strips communities of the power to set local wage laws. Increased poverty rates harm everyone, making this a misleading initiative that exacerbates inequality. And just a reminder of these important election dates to mark on your calendar. October 7th is the voter registration deadline. Between October 9th and November 1st, we'll begin our in-person early voting. October 25th is the last day to request an early mail-in ballot. October 29th is the last day to mail in your early ballot. November 5th is Election Day. In-person ballot or drop-off mail ballot by 7 p.m. And our polls will open at 6 a.m. If you are a registered voter, Your rights are protected under federal law. Every registered voter is eligible to vote. Your right to a ballot is protected under the Voting Rights Act. The Help America Vote Act ensures that all individuals who visit a voting location will be allowed to vote. If you do not have the proper identification and a poll worker says you are ineligible, you must be allowed to vote with a provisional ballot. Remember, there are 13 ballot propositions, so please go to vote411.org to read the analysis of each one. Your vote is your voice. And if you are at vote411.org, thank you for becoming an informed voter. For additional questions, feel free to email us at lwvazadvocacy@gmail.com.